hundreds of billions have begun flowing into XRP. In fact, the XRP volumes have surged so high that all trading has basically been halted on almost every single exchange. This massive volume triggered so much that on some occasions, the price of XRP skyrocketed to even higher than its actual price, $50, $60, even including one of those exchanges being Gemini. But when we look at it, guys, there's hundreds of millions of dollars now going suddenly into XRP on almost every single exchange. And here's an example of the halting that just happened. Trading for XRP USD is temporarily suspended, and this is all due to massive trading volume. And this comes because of a massive announcement that Ripple's posed for a XRP buyback, as price is set to surge to $49.18 amid a supply crunch. Guys, think about it like this. There's not enough supply. We're getting hundreds of millions of dollars flowing into XRP. These institutions need XRP to use it to actually facilitate payments, but there's not enough XRP to go around. So Ripple is trying to do a buyback to get all the XRP out of retail hands and into institutional hands. And we know, and has been made clear, that XRP was never meant to be for retail, but rather for institutions to use it. At one point, even Google has confirmed that the Federal Reserve was gearing up to adopt XRP as a global payment solution, and actually was planning to take ownership of Ripple XRP as a global payment provider. Now, of course, this also is critical because Ripple is, buying back XRP as part of the buyback program, and we've heard even Donald J. Trump, the president of the USA, say that XRP will be among the crypto reserve. But how will that ever take place if there's not enough XRP to go around, or not enough XRP from Ripple? So of course, this is where things come down to the actual big picture, which is there's not enough XRP to go around, the price is about to skyrocket, and Ripple is trying to take advantage of this golden opportunity by going ahead and accumulating as much as they can before that massive bull pattern appears, and you get that massive breakout that actually brings XRP's price to over $49.58. Now, it's already happened. Take a look at, for example, South Korea, where XRP surpassed Bitcoin on cryptocurrency exchanges in market cap and in volume. And in South Korea, XRP was valued at over $50.17 USD, yet global exchanges listed at a much lower price. The price gap is outrageous, but it goes back to, again, the supply concept and the fact that XRP is being used for institutional adoption on a global scale. And in South Korea, it's happened on multiple occasions where these institutions run to these exchanges to buy XRP, and it causes the price to absolutely soar. At one point, even flipping Bitcoin's volume and reaching $50.17 USD. Now, before we get moving forward into the video, it's a critical and important thing to talk about the fact that XRP is going to be worth in the tens of thousands potentially. And the one way you guys can get in and accumulate as much XRP as possible while paying almost zero to no fees, so making sure that you get all the money that you put in, is by getting your XRP on BAN Exchange, the #1 XRP ledger exchange. And not only can you buy XRP, but you can buy all the other XRP ledger tokens that, again, are exclusive. So if you want to get into RLUSD, if you want to get into, some of the XRP ledger meme coins, XRP ledger utility coins, you can do so all on BAN Exchange. Again, that's in addition to the EVM chain. So if you want to get anything on any chain, you can buy it directly on BAN Exchange. And they're actually announcing Solana coming very, very soon. But the best part is that this is all happening not just on web, but also on Android. So this is your chance to get in on mobile. You can download BAN Exchange on Android, you can download BAN Exchange on Apple, and you can access them directly via their website at banexchange.com. Now, with that being said, let's get right into the video.
Swift is the preeminent messaging system for the financial industry, which covers, say, payments, FX, trade, in terms of securities, etc., Nostra reconciliations, etc. What we're looking with crypto, though, is where Swift would have a store and forward system for most of its payment transactions, where you need service level agreements that in a certain time I will do something, but payment turns up at a certain time during the day. Here we're looking at the new network styles, which allow instant, real-time movement of the funds and visibility of those funds as well. So we would not have a situation where banks need to come back to you and say, have my funds arrived, it's 3 days later, I need to find out or find query messages moving around the network. It's nothing like that. I don't believe Ripple is going to replace SWIFT. Ripple is one of the complementary networks which is going to allow those institutions who need real time to make use of that. And I think we're also seeing that SWIFT are changing their network capability so that real time will be a possibility as well. But we may also see Ripple XRP moving across the SWIFT network as a currency when we're perhaps using something like FX.
I mean, it is extremely clear. SWIFT will use, in fact, XRP to facilitate payments. In fact, and this is the best part about it, is when you have a Ripple official and an XRP official and a SWIFT official coming out and saying XRP is successfully been tested by SWIFT's network with over 11,000 banks, then you can clearly compare that if only 1% of SWIFT's network were to switch to XRP, we would witness the rise of XRP from its current price of $2 to over $100 per XRP. Take a look at this, because this is where things get really exciting, and the numbers collide. I mean, $600 per XRP will happen. It will unfold within the next couple of days. Pay close attention to what I'm about to tell you, because this has been verified and confirmed by Binance itself, the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, leading the path through XRP. Listen to this. Binance reveals XRP's price prediction, forecasting it to be worth over $600. This is insane. And also highlighting the XRP ledger set to soar to unprecedented levels because of the top DeFi token on the XRP ledger, the CTF token, which is the first ever pay reward system that is going to be used by Amazon and Walmart. Guys, think about that. Amazon and Walmart coming to the XRP ledger, what that's going to do for XRP. And obviously, as the price of the CTF token, which is the leading DeFi token on both the XRP ledger and Polygon chain, number one, they've officially launched institutions on the XRP ledger. This is April 3rd, and it's with the Crypto Trading Fund. Number two is, we've recently seen that Amazon and Walmart have both been onboarded onto the Crypto Trading Fund framework, which utilizes the CTF token, which is on the XRP ledger and the Polygon chain. And what tops all of this off is the fact that they've onboarded in beta testing. So once the system goes live and Amazon goes live and does transactions and Walmart goes live and does transactions, we can easily see $2 trillion into the XRP ledger. Now here's the facts, guys, and this is not my words, but the words of multiple crypto analysts, specifically XRP individuals like Jack Turtler with over 378,000 followers, Crypto Amelia, XRP Barbie, and so many others. But here's the fact. CTF token has a supply of only 120 million CTF tokens, which is, by the way, it's nothing like XRP has 100 billion. Now, with only a $20 billion market cap, we can literally see the price of the CTF token skyrocket from 70 cents to a remarkable $740.50 per CTF token. If you're looking for a project with massive upside, CTF token has it all. Strong utility, limited supply, and enormous demand. But guys, the most important is we will literally see trillions upon trillions of dollars going into the XRP ledger. And obviously, the CTF token is built on the XRP ledger, so it's going to go into the CTF token. And then obviously into the XRP ledger, which is bullish for XRP. Now, of course, when we look at things, we got to look at them in every angle. I mean, with only a 20 billion market cap, the CTF token could hit $740. It's extremely bullish. I got to tell you guys that. And we've been seeing a lot of analysts saying that, this is likely what's going to happen. Even on the charts, guys, just take a look at the charts for the CTF token. It's up 4%, 75 cents. So the uptrend has already begun occurring, and we did do a nice little consolidation. So we are expecting it to continue to proceed upwards from here, going into the green, and obviously getting close to that $748 as we move forward into the next couple of days and weeks. And guys, take a look at this. This is the website where you can find out all the latest information. I will tell you guys that make sure you guys do your research, because I'm not a financial advisor, it's not financial advice, so do your own research. You can get into the CTF token, do your research on it. It's on SushiSwap, Dex, Mex, and Albank, as well as on the XRP ledger. And very recently, Coinbase filed for an XRP ETF, or XRP Futures ETF, so we're going to be paying close attention to this. Now, guys, with all that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to tap the like button, subscribe to the channel with your notifications, share this video. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.